Have you noticed that despite careful eating and staying as active as possible, your legs feel increasingly weaker? Why do staircases suddenly seem steeper? Why has getting up from your favorite chair become a daily challenge? And why does that persistent pain in your knees, ankles, and hips never fully disappear? Many assume these changes are simply inevitable aspects of aging. But what if there's another factor contributing to these challenges? Something that's part of your daily routine, something you've been told is healthy all your life. As we age, our bodies undergo significant changes. Blood circulation to our legs becomes less efficient, our metabolism slows, and our joints become more sensitive to inflammation. These natural changes can transform certain foods, particularly some fruits that have always been considered healthy, into potential contributors to joint discomfort and mobility issues for those over 60. Did you know? The average senior eats at least 1 to 2 servings of potentially problematic fruits daily, believing they're making the right choice for their health. Here's what few people realize. Not every fruit is suitable for elderly individuals, particularly when it comes to maintaining leg strength and joint health. Yes, you read that correctly. Those fresh fruits we've always been encouraged to eat more of could be contributing to your weakening legs, aching knees, and increasing mobility challenges. If you're interested in discovering this often overlooked connection that could transform your mobility, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Ready to learn which fruits might be affecting your leg strength? Let's dive in. What I'm about to share might surprise you. Fruit 1. Pineapple. Pineapple. That delicious tropical fruit with its distinctive sweet, tangy flavor. Many enjoy pineapple for its refreshing taste and bromelain content, an enzyme believed to have anti-inflammatory properties. But would you be surprised to learn that for people over 60, pineapple might actually contribute to leg discomfort and reduced mobility? The concern lies in pineapple's combination of acidity and natural sugar content. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing sugars. The relatively high sugar in pineapple can lead to blood glucose fluctuations, which may impact the small blood vessels in your legs and feet over time. With continued exposure, these effects can potentially reduce optimal blood flow to leg muscles and joints. Additionally, the natural acids in pineapple can sometimes irritate already sensitive joints. Have you ever noticed increased knee discomfort after enjoying pineapple? This might not be coincidental. The acidic compounds may exacerbate existing inflammation in some individuals. Signs that pineapple might be affecting your legs include a persistent ache in your calves, mild swelling around the ankles, morning joint stiffness, and unusual fatigue after walking short distances. These effects typically develop gradually and subtly. By the time you notice significant discomfort, the inflammatory response may have been building for months. Another consideration is that bromelain may interact with certain medications commonly prescribed to seniors, potentially affecting their efficacy or causing unexpected side effects. But don't worry. After reviewing all 7 fruits, I'll share some delicious alternatives that can actually help strengthen your legs rather than weakening them. Fruit 2. Bananas. From tropical pineapples, let's turn to a fruit found in nearly every home: bananas. They're soft, convenient, and renowned for their potassium content, which is often associated with muscle health. Did you know the average American senior eats about 27 pounds of bananas per year? Bananas are among the world's most widely consumed fruits, and many seniors include them in their daily diet, believing they're making a nutritious choice. However, similar to pineapple, bananas might present some concerns for seniors focusing on leg health and mobility. The issue relates to bananas' natural sugar content and rapidly digested carbohydrates. While a medium banana contains about 14 grams of sugar, equivalent to 3.5 teaspoons, What matters more is how quickly the sugar enters your bloodstream. For seniors, these components can cause blood sugar fluctuations that may contribute to insulin resistance and low-grade inflammation over time. This inflammation can affect circulation, particularly in the extremities, especially the legs, which are furthest from the heart and often already experiencing reduced blood flow as we age. Bananas can also contribute to water retention in some individuals, resulting in mild swelling in the ankles and feet. This swelling creates additional pressure on already sensitive joints, potentially increasing discomfort. Just as with pineapple, the effects of regular banana consumption accumulate gradually. You might not make the connection immediately, but over months or years, they could contribute to decreased leg strength and mobility challenges. Think about this. While bananas provide quick energy, they may be creating a hidden inflammatory response that affects your mobility long after you've enjoyed them. Fruit 3. Grapes. While bananas provide quick energy, grapes offer a different appeal. These small, sweet berries are often consumed mindlessly during snacking. Who hasn't found themselves reaching for just a few more from a bunch of grapes? They're celebrated for potential cardiovascular benefits and antioxidant properties. Many seniors enjoy grapes as a healthy snack option, assuming they're supporting their overall health. However, when it comes to leg strength and joint health in seniors, grapes present some considerations worth understanding. Here's a surprising fact. A cup of grapes contains approximately 23 grams of sugar. That's nearly 6 teaspoons, almost as much as a standard chocolate bar. A primary concern with grapes is their high fructose content, a natural sugar that follows a different metabolic pathway than glucose. When consumed, fructose is processed primarily in the liver and can lead to increased uric acid production in some individuals. This elevated uric acid is particularly relevant for seniors concerned about joint health. Uric acid can accumulate in joints, especially in the feet, ankles, and knees, potentially contributing to inflammation and discomfort. Have you experienced that sharp pain in your big toe during the night, almost like a small flame suddenly igniting? This sensation could be related to elevated uric acid levels, and grapes might be a contributing factor. Additionally, because of their small size and snackability, we often consume more grapes in one sitting than we might of other fruits. This sugar load not only affects blood glucose levels, but may also contribute to ongoing inflammation, potentially impacting joint health and connective tissues in the legs. Like small sweet temptations, grapes can gradually influence joint comfort and leg strength. Without recognizing this connection, they might affect your mobility and independence as time passes. So far, we've covered 3 popular fruits that might be affecting your leg strength. Stay with me. In a moment, I'll reveal 4 more fruits to be cautious about, followed by excellent alternatives that could help restore your mobility. Fruit 4. Watermelon. Moving from small grapes to summer's favorite refreshment, watermelon might surprise you on this list, as it's widely regarded as a healthy choice. With its high water content and refreshing taste, watermelon is commonly recommended as a low-calorie option that supports hydration. It seems counterintuitive that something so refreshing could potentially affect leg health. Yet for seniors focused on maintaining leg strength and mobility, watermelon presents some noteworthy considerations. The main concern with watermelon is its glycemic impact. It can raise blood sugar relatively quickly despite its high water content. In fact, watermelon has a higher glycemic index than table sugar. For seniors, who often experience age-related changes in glucose metabolism, this rapid rise in blood sugar may trigger inflammatory responses in the body. This inflammation tends to manifest most noticeably in areas with already compromised circulation, commonly the lower extremities for many seniors, including the calves, ankles, and knees. The result can include dull aches, tired-feeling legs, and over time, potentially reduced mobility. Another consideration is portion size. Because watermelon is predominantly water and feels light to consume, we often eat larger quantities than we might of other fruits. Each serving contributes to the glycemic impact, potentially adding stress to your system. Imagine this: while watermelon might feel refreshing in the moment, it could be triggering a cascade of inflammatory responses that affect your leg comfort hours later, creating a connection that's easy to miss. While watermelon offers refreshment and hydration, its effects on blood sugar fluctuations might influence joint comfort and leg strength over time if consumed regularly in large amounts. We're now halfway through our list of potentially problematic fruits. The next three might surprise you even more, especially the last one, which many consider a superfood. Fruit 5. Oranges. From summer's watermelon, let's transition to the breakfast staple many seniors enjoy year-round: oranges. Known for their vitamin C content and distinctive tangy sweet flavor, oranges are a common morning choice. Many seniors begin their day with a glass of orange juice, believing it supports immune function and overall health. However, similar to the other fruits we've discussed, oranges present specific considerations for those focusing on maintaining leg strength and joint health. Consider this: a single 8-ounce glass of orange juice contains about 21 grams of sugar, equivalent to 5 teaspoons, but without the fiber that slows sugar absorption in whole fruit. The potential concerns with oranges stem from two primary components: citric acid and natural sugars. For seniors, particularly those with joint sensitivity or inflammatory conditions, citric acid may exacerbate existing inflammation in susceptible joints. Moreover, the sugar content in oranges, especially when consumed as juice, which concentrates the sugars without the fiber, can lead to blood glucose fluctuations. These fluctuations may promote systemic inflammation, affecting circulation, particularly in the lower extremities, potentially resulting in discomfort, joint stiffness, and mobility challenges over time. Have you noticed your knees feeling unusually stiff, almost as though they're resistant to movement after your morning orange juice? Or experienced hip discomfort that feels like a weight with each step? These symptoms might be connected to your citrus consumption. Of particular note es the hábito de consumo de alanja de naranja, hábito común entre muchos ancianos. Regular exposición al ácido cítrico y las azúcares concentradas de frutas podrían contribuir a efectos cumulativos en tiempo positivo y la movilidad en largo plazo. Like small drops that eventually affect stone, the acids in oranges might gradually influence joint comfort if consumed regularly over extended periods. The good news: after reviewing all 7 fruits, I'll share alternatives that provide similar nutritional benefits without the potential downsides for your leg strength. Fruit 6. Green apples. While oranges are known for their vitamin C, green apples offer a different nutritional profile. Crisp, refreshing, and less sweet than their red counterparts, green apples are often selected as a healthier alternative among apple varieties due to their lower sugar content. We've all heard the adage, "an apple a day keeps the doctor away," suggesting their health-promoting properties. Yet for seniors focused on joint health and mobility, green apples present some specific considerations worth understanding. The potential concern with green apples centers on their malic acid content, the natural compound responsible for their characteristic tartness. For seniors, this acid can accumulate in the body overnight, potentially irritating sensitive joint tissues and contributing to morning stiffness or nighttime discomfort. Here's an interesting comparison. Green apples contain nearly twice the acid content of red apples, which might explain why some seniors find red varieties more comfortable to consume. When inflammatory responses occur, they often affect weight-bearing joints most noticeably, typically the hips, knees, and ankles, potentially resulting in discomfort, reduced range of motion, and mobility challenges. One particular pattern worth noting is the consumption of green apples in the evening before bedtime. The acids may remain in your system throughout the night, potentially contributing to morning joint stiffness and discomfort. While offering beneficial nutrients, the acidic properties of green apples might influence joint comfort over time, particularly if consumed regularly by those with existing joint sensitivity. We've now covered 6 fruits that might be affecting your leg strength and mobility. Our final fruit might be the most surprising, and it's one many nutrition experts regularly recommend. Fruit 7. Mangoes. Our final fruit might surprise you given its reputation as the king of fruits. Mangoes, with their luscious sweetness, aromatic flavor, and vibrant color, are summer favorites for many. Seniors often enjoy mangoes as a seemingly healthy dessert alternative. However, for those focusing on maintaining leg strength and joint health, mangoes present specific considerations that warrant attention. Here's the shocking truth. A typical medium-sized mango contains approximately 46 grams of sugar. That's about 11.5 teaspoons, more than a standard chocolate donut. For seniors, this substantial sugar load not only potentially promotes joint inflammation, but may also affect the small nerve fibers in the legs and feet over time, possibly contributing to sensations like burning, numbness, or tingling in the toes. This inflammatory response often manifests most noticeably in weight-bearing joints like the ankles, hips, and knees. The potential results include discomfort, joint stiffness, and mobility challenges. An additional consideration is the exceptional palatability of mangoes. Their delicious flavor makes it easy to consume larger quantities than intended. This can result in substantial sugar consumption without full awareness, potentially stressing your joints and circulatory system over time. While mangoes offer delightful flavor and certain beneficial nutrients, their high sugar content might influence joint comfort and nerve function if consumed regularly in substantial amounts. Now that we've explored these 7 fruits and their potential effects on your leg strength and mobility, you might be wondering, what should I eat instead? Don't worry, I have excellent news for you. There are several delicious fruits that may actually help improve your leg strength and joint comfort. Let me share those with you now. The encouraging news is that many fruits may actually support leg strength, reduce joint discomfort, and help manage inflammation. Here are excellent options for seniors prioritizing leg health and mobility. Berries. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries make excellent choices for seniors. They contain lower sugar content compared to many other fruits, while offering abundant antioxidants that help manage inflammation and support cellular health. Did you know? While a cup of grapes contains about 23 grams of sugar, a cup of mixed berries has only 7 to 10 grams, less than half the sugar impact. The antioxidants in berries, particularly anthocyanins, which create their vibrant colors, have been associated with improved circulation and reduced inflammatory markers in joints. According to recent nutritional research, these compounds may help reduce inflammatory indicators by approximately 20% in seniors with joint sensitivity. This can potentially help reduce swelling and stiffness, while supporting healthy blood flow to the legs and feet. Consider adding a handful of mixed berries to your morning yogurt or oatmeal, or enjoying them as an afternoon snack with a few nuts. Many seniors report noticing improved joint comfort after incorporating berries regularly for several weeks. Imagine replacing your evening grapes with berries and waking up with noticeably less stiffness in your joints the next morning. Cherries. Cherries, particularly tart varieties, are remarkably beneficial for joint health. They contain powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that may help reduce discomfort and inflammation. Notably, research indicates cherries may help lower uric acid levels by approximately 15%, potentially reducing discomfort and gout risk. This makes cherries particularly valuable for those experiencing discomfort in the big toe, ankles, or knees. Think of it this way: while grapes might increase uric acid in some individuals, cherries actually help reduce it, making them an excellent substitution. Cherries also contain natural melatonin, which may support healthy sleep patterns, an important factor in managing chronic inflammation and discomfort. Better sleep quality often translates to improved mobility the following day. Avocados. Though we don't typically think of avocados as snacking fruits, they're among the most beneficial options for seniors focused on leg health. Unlike bananas that provide quick energy followed by potential inflammation, avocados offer sustained energy with anti-inflammatory properties. They contain healthy monounsaturated fats that help modulate inflammation and support joint health. They provide steady energy without causing significant blood sugar fluctuations, which is essential for managing inflammatory responses. Try adding half an avocado to your whole grain toast or incorporating it into a lunchtime salad to potentially experience improved leg comfort within a few weeks. Additionally, avocados are rich in vitamins E and K, both playing significant roles in supporting bone and connective tissue health. Just half an avocado daily may contribute meaningful benefits to joint comfort and mobility. Papaya. Papaya offers a treasure trove of natural digestive enzymes, especially papain, which has been studied for its anti-inflammatory properties. These enzymes may help modulate joint inflammation while supporting digestive health. If you enjoy tropical fruits like pineapple and mango, papaya makes an excellent alternative with lower sugar content and beneficial enzymes. Ripe papaya provides moderate sweetness with a medium glycemic impact, meaning it typically doesn't cause the significant blood sugar fluctuations associated with some other fruits. This makes it a more suitable option for many seniors. The vitamins C and A in papaya also support connective tissue health and immune function, potentially helping protect joints from inflammatory damage. Pears. Apple lovers, take note. Pears make excellent choices for seniors because they contain relatively low sugar compared to many other fruits and have a moderate glycemic impact. They're also less acidic than apples, making them gentler on sensitive joints. Pears are rich in soluble fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels and may reduce systemic inflammation. This could potentially contribute to improved joint comfort and mobility. Additionally, pears have mildly alkaline properties which may help balance acidity in the body, particularly beneficial for those with acid-sensitive joint conditions. All these alternative fruits support your body's natural functions instead of potentially challenging them. They may promote easier movement, help manage stiffness, and reduce fluid retention around joints. Consider replacing one potentially problematic fruit with a more joint-friendly option this week and observe how your body responds. Small changes, consistently applied, often yield the most sustainable results. Just imagine, within a few weeks of making these simple substitutions, you might notice your legs feel lighter, your joints move more freely, and those morning aches start to diminish, all from something as simple as changing which fruits you enjoy. The fact that you've stayed with us throughout this discussion tells me something important. You genuinely care about your health, your strength, and your future quality of life. You're not willing to let age unnecessarily limit your mobility and independence. Most importantly, you're open to making informed adjustments that might improve your daily comfort and capabilities. Let me share a quick success story. Margaret, a 73-year-old viewer, wrote to tell us that after replacing her daily banana and orange juice with berries and avocado for just 3 weeks. She could climb stairs with significantly less knee pain. Small changes can truly lead to remarkable improvements. The aging process certainly presents challenges. Joint discomfort, morning stiffness, and concerns about stability develop gradually for many of us. However, accepting rapid decline as inevitable isn't necessary or beneficial. Many aspects of the aging experience can be influenced by our daily choices. You have the ability to take meaningful control through reasonable, moderate adjustments rather than extreme measures. Sometimes the simplest changes, like reconsidering which fruits best support your particular stage of life, can significantly influence comfort and mobility. You deserve to move freely with minimal discomfort. Consider starting with just one fruit substitution today. Strong, reliable legs contribute significantly to maintaining your independence. This conversation isn't about eliminating life's pleasures. Rather, it's about making more informed choices that align with your current physiological needs. It's never too late to implement beneficial changes. Your body maintains remarkable responsiveness at every age. You can potentially enhance your freedom of movement, beginning with today's choices. What insight from our discussion resonated most strongly with you? What specific change might you implement this week? Which fruit will you consider replacing, and which alternative appeals to you most? If you found this information valuable, please consider hitting the like button to help us reach more people who might benefit. Subscribing and enabling notifications ensures you'll receive more evidence-informed health content relevant to your stage of life. Picture yourself 3 months from now, moving with greater ease, experiencing less discomfort, and enjoying more independent mobility, all from understanding how different fruits interact with your body at this stage of life. That vision can become your reality with consistent, informed choices. Keep your legs strong and your joints comfortable to enjoy each day more fully. With knowledge and consistent small adjustments, meaningful improvements are absolutely achievable for you. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to supporting your journey toward maintained mobility and comfort through informed nutritional choices.